All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about value add real estate investing, my very, very favorite subject, and why you like and subscribe to this channel and come back for more. We're going to talk about this property that we bought in Rio Piedras, which is a suburb of San Juan, Puerto Rico, where we live, where we breathe, where we love. What we've got here is a traditional, typical value add real estate investment property. So what we got here is a two-family house. The front building is two 4-bedroom, 2-bath apartments or houses. They're big. They're probably close to 2,000 square feet each, and they're nice. They've got the traditional cool floors that Puerto Rico is known for. You see the arches, and it's got that cool old vibe. We're gonna go in, we're gonna modernize it, we're gonna update the kitchens and the bathrooms. We're gonna save the floors. We're still changing the facade, but we're gonna try and leave it kind of a cross between modern and traditional historic Spanish style. So I think it's gonna come out amazing. We've been working on this project now for quite some time. It's a really cool story on how we got this property. Adon, who is behind the camera and is our partner in crime here on YouTube, and now we're partners on a bunch of real estate deals, found this property and negotiated the deal, brought it to us. We did a joint venture. So we just put out some content where we talked about doing joint ventures, and you can see that here and click on that next after you finish this video. But here's the story. He negotiated the deal with the family. They were elderly couples and they were living in this house for a long time, and they were moving in with their daughter. So all of their money in the world was tied up in this house, and it needed a lot of work. It had been sitting mostly vacant. They were living on the ground floor. The rest of the property was vacant and pretty distressed, right? So Adon did a great job of negotiating a wonderful deal with them where we gave them pretty close to what their asking price was, but we did it creatively. So a lot of times you can make a deal by one, getting a great price, by two, getting great terms. And in this case, because it's value add, we were able to pay pretty close to what the property was worth. We got a slight discount, but we got some creative financing. So we bought it for $215,000 from the couple. They were asking $250,000. We bought it. We ended up buying it for $215,000. It had been on the market for quite some time. So they had other offers that were much lower than ours. And so when we came around, we made them an offer where we gave them most of the money up front, and we kept a small portion of it as seller held financing. So on the $215,000, we paid off their first mortgage, which gave them security. We gave them some money so that they had the money to move, and then we structured a deal where we would pay them the balance of their money over a 1-year period of time while we renovated. So it made it a little bit easier on us going in up front with the cash. We put in more than half of the money though, significantly more than half of the money, and then we're paying them down, amortized over 1-year period. So we're paying them pretty hefty payments for the next year until they're paid off in full. And so because we were able to do that, that gave us the cash to be able to buy it, pay off the mortgage, and then still have the money to renovate it. And so we did that. We started renovating the property. I've got some shorts out there about this as well, so you can kind of follow along the progress. There's 2 or 3 out there that you can find. We'll attach them in the description below here if you want to check that out as well. So the idea on this renovation is to renovate the main house just the way that it was before, but we're going to make it look much nicer than it's looked in a long time. So it's got a lot of character, a lot of charm. There's some really cool features about it. We're going to drastically improve the bathrooms on each floor. So there's 4 bathrooms in the main house that are gonna get complete updated. There's 2 kitchens, a kitchen on each floor. It's gonna be completely modern kitchen, and it's gonna look really nice. We're gonna try to save this historical traditional floors that look so cool, and we're gonna try and keep some of the charm of the original build, right? The facade, we're going to modernize a little bit and turn it into something that's a little bit more modern and contemporary. So we're going to have a healthy mix of modern contemporary with the historical cool vibe. And we like to keep the traditional stuff alive. We like to live into what the original architects had in mind for the house. So we're not knocking down a bunch of walls. We're not changing the footprint. We're keeping what's there. We're renovating it up to what we believe is its highest and best use and what it has always been, right? It's a multifamily property. It's going to be a great, great place for someone to come and live, and they're going to be able to live in a 4-bedroom, 2-bath property on either the first floor or the second floor with their family. It's plenty big enough. It's got parking. It's got all kinds of great features. And whoever buys this house from us is going to be able to have their tenants in the other 3 units pay for it. So it's going to be a traditional 4-family house, which means you can get a conventional loan, which means you could get FHA or VA, any of the kind of in the box loan programs that are available on the island of Puerto Rico. So low money down when you're borrowing that money, low interest rate when you're borrowing that money, and long-term fixed rate interest, the best kind of loans that you can get. So that's what's going to happen on the back end. On the front end, as we renovate, we'll first renovate the front of the house, and then the back of the house, we're gonna renovate into 2 additional units, and we'll have a space for laundry. So we'll have a spot for storage and coin laundry, an apartment above that, and then there's a small building in the back right hand that's gonna be like a 1-bedroom, 1-bath efficiency apartment. So between the 4 units, someone can buy this property and they are going to be able to live in 1 floor, rent out the other 3 units, and more than cover their debt service, and probably still make a pretty significant profit. So this is going to be a traditional, amazing house hack for anybody who's looking for that, right? And if you're not looking for a house hack, if you're thinking about buying a house, you might want to consider this, because this is a great way to become a real estate investor and to get into a property where you have tenants that are paying for everything. You still get to the full use of the property. You still get to take advantage of this newly renovated property. It's going to be amazing. And someone else is going to pay for it, guys. So you're going to come in with very low money down, get yourself a traditional good interest rate loan, and have tenants that pay for it all. And over time, you could build up some equity, maybe pull it out and buy the next one. But this is just a great way to, 1, buy a house, and 2, become a real estate investor. So if you like that idea, if you like this idea of house hack and you'd be interested in talking to us about that, hit us up at the flipflopflipperpr@gmail.com. That's our email, and you can tell us that you're interested in the house hack, and we'll set you up. Introduce you to some mortgage brokers. We can talk about price. We can talk about all of that, guys. So send us that email if you're interested. And so I think that's enough about this for today. We're going to have some follow-up videos as we get deeper into the renovations, and eventually we're going to bring Adon in, because Adon, he's the one who's run this whole show. This is really his first big renovation, and this is quite a big renovation. We're spending $75,000 or $80,000. Adon is at the house almost every day. He is the one dealing with the contractors. He's the one making sure we have all of the materials on site. He's the one who's kind of handling everything, soup to nuts, from start to finish. It's a really fun time to watch someone like Adon learn how to do this, right? So this is sort of our bread and butter. And when we can partner with some locals like Adon, and they come in and he gets to learn a new skill set, he's going to be able to do this again and again throughout his life. And it's an amazing thing to watch. So stay tuned for that video. As we get further down, closer to the end of this renovation, we'll force Adon from behind the camera and we'll make him sit next to us and talk. He's a little shy guy, but we're going to get him out here and we're going to get him talking about this, because I think he's learning a lot. And we say all the time that when you do your first deal, you learn the most. I want to have that conversation, and I want to be able to have Adon tell you guys what he's learned on this project. So look forward to that. Guys, if you haven't already become a subscriber of ours, we like to expand our business through partnerships. And when we buy properties in the island of Puerto Rico, we partner with locals at every level on every deal, right? So we're always looking to expand our business through partnerships. And if you'd like to partner with us, the first thing you got to do, become a member of our community by smashing that subscribe button. But then send me an email or leave a comment and tell me, hey, Robert, I'd love to hear more about how we can partner. And we do partnerships with people who bring us deals. We do partnerships with people who have some money and we bring deals. We do partnerships with people who are managing things like Airbnbs or even hotels. There's all kinds of different ways to partner with us, or for us to partner with you. If you've got a like mind that we have, and you've got a special skill set that you can provide, and we can provide some real estate, or we can provide some experience, it could be a good partnership, guys. That's what this YouTube channel is all about. We're not asking you for anything. We're just looking to expand our business. We want to do more deals. We want to help you become a real estate investor. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Que Dios te bendiga.